All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Haredab, and I'm going to share with you my Google Sites that I use in my classroom. And I want to give you some ideas and cool ways to use Google Sites in not only engaging the students, but leading your class, but also to organize your curriculum, your materials, and all the different activities that we as German teachers create on a constant basis. So let's go ahead and start. Now, Google Sites is pretty user-friendly. It is free to use. You can also organize your website here. You notice up here at the top. If you do click on my site, you'll notice that a lot of it's not quite yet done, but I have some of the basics in it, and I'm going to share with you some of the stuff that is done so you can kind of take a tour. So if you notice here, I have German A, B, C, and D, as well as I have a website dedicated to my YouTube channel. If you're interested, check it out. You can subscribe. It helps me to know that my stuff actually matters. So when we look at this, what is the goal of this particular page by itself? It is going to be a unit web page. Now, a unit web page, what I'm going to think about is how can I put stuff on here that is going to help people understand what is this unit going to be about? What are the communication goals that we want them to do? And as you can notice, it's probably not all the way finished, but it will be eventually. It's something I've been working on for quite a while. Hopefully by the end of this year, it picks up a little bit more, get most of it done, and we'll kind of go from there. So scrolling down, we have a vocabulary activity here. Now, this vocabulary activity uses these drop-down menus, and it's a way for students to kind of do like a matching game, or not really a matching game, but kind of like those manipulatives where you guess what the item is, and then you have to flip it. Instead, what we have here is some terms here. As they click on these expand buttons, they can kind of tell which ones they know, which ones they don't. They can practice with their partner. Lots of different ways. You can also put in here, I'm probably going to put some suggestions on how to study with this so that students can use them. As well as you get down here, you got more things here as well. So different ways that you can use that. Now, after that, so after these terms are found, or they know them, they feel good about them, you have a little review activity for them. And what they can do with this is made with learningapps.org. This is called a collection. So if you're good with your learningapps.org, creating a collection is a lot of fun. So the individual activities you can create, but a collection is when you take a bunch of your activities you've created and put them onto one board, just like a choice board or some sort of a playlist. And there's lots of cool settings to do. If you want a video on that, just let me know, and I'll kind of steer you in that direction as well. So up here at the top, we have some basic instructions. Your goal here is to get a check mark on each of the activities. When you complete these activities, you're going to get a check mark. So the way that works is you click on the different activities. And again, this opens up directly within the website. So that's something kind of cool. And you put the different matches together here. And let's see, I know that these are wrong. I'm just kind of doing it for demonstration sakes. So we have, here we go. A couple of them I've already done. And so the student, what they will do is they would match these, and they would hit this blue check mark to see if they got them correct. So as you can tell, one of them got wrong, so they can arrange them. You can also set this up to disappear, to kind of clean up the board if they get them right or wrong. I just didn't do it this time. So all the students do is they click on the little piece of tape, it detaches it, and they can check it again after they get done with everything. Here's that blue button that goes back. You have them go back. If the student finished it correctly, they would get a check mark here. Now, why do I use learningapps.org in this particular case? It's because when I go into learningapps.org and I start building this activity more up and start putting different activities inside of this, I can have up to like 15 or 20 different apps that I create, or students can create these as well, which is a lot of fun. And basically, they just fill up the game board and they practice, they learn, and they do some fun stuff. So and that automatically updates within Google Sites, which is really nice. That's the beauty of embedding. All right, scrolling down, we have a couple of other things. So now here is some weather reports. Now, these weather reports are embedded from, I think, weatherwidgets.io, I believe. And what it is a free widget that you can put onto your website. And you notice here that we have the weather. This is live weather today. This is the weather going on right now. So it also includes some questions here that you can ask the students if you want to, just to kind of have them talk about the temperature. What's the temperature on these different days? You can mix up the different days of the week if you want to. You can, circle your questions. You can do a lot of different things. You can scaffold a lot. The thing I like about this is that it updates and it's live. So it's just a way to, have something a little bit more interactive, a little bit more fresh. So let's go on to the next place. So the next unit here is Unit 6. This is your Gesundheit unit. Very good unit to have in your repertoire. So what I've got here is a table of contents. The table of contents won't work right now because we're just in the preview mode. But what you do with it is that in the real mode, like in the actual website, and you can click on these different things. It'll take you to the different locations within your website. With these drop-down menus, I've done a couple of different things with this. If you notice here, I have highlighted some of the words here. And I've also changed the fonts here on the bottom, just to kind of visually to kind of bring it out. But it's just kind of a fun way to, again, have students practice, like what am I going to need to know for the test or something like that. You have all of this. Now, scrolling down, we do have an activity here that you can watch, and there is the worksheet here. I've embedded as just a link, so I can go ahead and grab that worksheet, and you play the video. Now, having the video here within the website really helps because then you can play it, and you can print out the worksheet. Chances are students probably won't play it. Maybe they won't download the worksheet or whatever. And but either way, you have access to that worksheet. You put on it your own permissions. The next thing down here is a reading passage. What I've done is to made a glossed text. Now, normally I don't like to do these because it takes a long time, but it allows me to gloss the text. Google Sites does by the way that they arrange the text boxes. It goes pretty quickly, pretty easily. I don't really have any problems with it. This text is actually based off of that video, but the text has been adjusted to match kind of an easier, an easier skill level for my students. Now, let's go on to the next one. All right, this next one and last one, we are going to go ahead and go over. This next one is a conversation activity, and this conversation activity, if you notice here, I've got the kind of the criteria of what I want the students to be able to do, what I want them to include, and then this wonderful presentation that I've created so that students can just jump right in. And this here is a presentation I've created on Canva. And it serves a couple of purposes. One, the fact that it's on the website really helps. Two, if I update this presentation on Canva, because it's embedded into my Google site, it will automatically update within Google Sites, making it very easy to deal with as long as I continue to work in Canva. So also, if the students don't use this website, I sure will. So I'm going to create it so that, I want the students to work along with me. So going through here, we see the different things. And let's see, we have some greetings. Now, the point on this right here is because I really want to focus on the different aspects of the conversation. So that's a really big part of it's kind of something focused on by Region 10 here in Texas. It's great ways to structure it. The students actually kind of got along with this. They were like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, I might not do this one task, but I can do this other task type of thing. So anyhow, so as you notice here, when we cruise down here, we have this, and also, I don't know about vaping. I think vaping is probably vaping. I'm not sure. It shouldn't even be capitalized. However, maybe it's Fairmida vapes. I'm not sure. I just tried to make it a little bit more up to date and current with what students are, confronted with. But it's just a way. Once you have this here up on the screen, you're on the website. Even if the students don't get on the website, you sure are, and you're able to use this as material to help students know what is expected of them, but also to have it there in one place, whether it be your activities, whether it is your website, whether it's your YouTube page, however you want. Like, I mean, I've got a whole thing here with German storytelling. These are my CI stories, big air quotes, I guess. I like making them because I think they're a lot of fun. And it takes a second to load it, but you can put up all the videos for a particular topic. You can put those videos in different formats. I just stuck with YouTube because it was a lot easier to manipulate, but kind of fun, different ways to make some fun stuff. So anyways, I hope this was really helpful for me. If you stuck around, check out my website, check out the YouTube channel, check out what's going on. It is a lot of fun. I enjoy making these. I enjoy helping teachers know what to do and to continue on being creative and have a wonderful, wonderful day.